so sorry about that, guys. We are back and live at Monaco while we are still under safety car. There is definitely a network issue, so that is what has happened. The broadcast stopped because of a problem there, but the safety car is coming in this lap.
Just in time, goodness. Just in time.
Now, with as many glitches that we have experienced here today, I do wonder what the league admins are going to say about that. They, it is within their prerogative to reschedule this race if they feel the need to. Not sure if they do or not. We'll have to wait and see. Stock C9 in first place, though, leading them off as the safety car pulls in, gaming things in a close battle for second.
Oh, Ginetti got a 3-second time penalty for cutting Sandevot. So right now it's game on here at Monaco. Liverpool Pro wants to go forward tap mode on Cara. He's doing all he can to get past him. Sonic Hawk is having a real bad day today with his connection issues. The championship leader is having a bad day. Not his fault, not in any way, shape or form, but hopefully it can get sorted out in some ways, because this is such a shame for Sonic Hawk to be in this position. What else we got down here? We got Shadow and Sana for fighting. Shadow's gone past the ghost car of Sana, so he's gone past him. Right now it's Stock 9 leading, 2.1 seconds ahead. So right now Stock 9 in control.
And Ginetti on the back of Proliver. Wow, Proliver cuts the corner. That was probably a warning, I'd say, but Ginetti, he is not messing around. Going to try to get underneath Oliver. A little bit of contact there, but nothing to cause any fuss in the car. Proliver third, Ginetti fourth. They're going down this DRS straight, the only DRS straight, pretty much. And going into turn number 1 now. And that's the thing, Ginetti just could not get a good exit out of that corner to be able to pass Proliver. So Stock C9 still leads. Proliver still in third, gaming things in second, just kind of hanging out.
Indeed so. So right now, Ginetti is want to get past Proliver really quickly because he's got Smoke right behind him. So Smoke really want to get a good result in for McLaren. But right now, good fight this for second as Stock C9 is pulling away right now. Could this be finally his? We keep on jinxing it, Tim, but is this really finally his first win here in the making?
It might be. And Monaco, it would be a good place to have it. And not only that, it's a hard place to pass at. So if he can defend, as we've been saying, then he can very well be able to do this thing. He's just going to have to, mind his P's and Q's, dot his I's, cross his T's, and clean his room, whatever he has to do to make sure that he does not get a time penalty and stay up in first.
Oh, indeed so.
Oliver getting very loose out of that corner. Ginetti gets loose and into the wall. He barely saves it. Gets some wing damage, though.
Oh, Ginetti was doing so well. And then, of course, got a rear end all loose from the exit. And bang, goes into the wall. Bad luck there for Ginetti. That's going to be a horrible understeer on that front end of the car now.
So now on board with Proliver as he chases down Davey. Thinks Proliver having to take evasive action to not hit the wall that time. Now going through the hairpin. You got to be very careful. He gets the curve, and that actually sends him to the outside lane a little bit. Got a little closer to the wall than maybe he wanted to. A little bit off the racing line, but able to hang on to it. But Gaming Things was able to gain some time on him. Now 1.2 seconds separating these two. Look at the McLaren.
We've got a good fight here, Tim, where Liverpool Pro's fighting at. We've got Shuttle Lancer, Snellweg. We've got, what we've got down there? Engine Dan is ahead of this group. Snellweg's ahead of Shuttle Lancer. Bennett from Shuttle Lancer down with Logan, Cara, and Liverpool Pro. So right now, it's a good fight this for the lower end points positions right now.
And Dan made the move into the Nouvelle Chicane on Sonic Hawk. Sonic Hawk had no choice but to go off track, and he actually got a time penalty for that.
And looks like Ginetti's in. Yep, Ginetti's in for his wing change.
Now watching the battle with Liverpool FC Pro, Cara, Otaku, Logan. All these cars just kind of forming a train for what seems to be a battle for the 10th position or so. Where is Shadowlancer in all this? Just a little bit ahead of him. And he's giving chase to Snellweg. Instead of him, we got Otaku, Logan there in the Mercedes. Cara in 11th in that Renault. Liverpool in 12th, 13th is Phantom Shadow trying to join the mix, just kind of hanging out at the back, just waiting. He's on the outside looking in.
I would say, Tim, now, because Sonicor's got those type of issues of all places here in Monaco, because of his internet connection, where's this going to put Shallow Lancer in the championship, Tim?
Well, Sonicock, where he's running now, he will hold the points lead. As it sits, Sonicock has a 16, I believe, point lead over Shadow Lancer. Shadow Lancer has 77, Sonicock has 93. So
Shadow Lancer needs to get second if he wants to take the championship lead, but that's going to be highly unlikely. But you don't know, it's Monaco. You like to gamble in Monaco. Bets are on.
At this point, I think just about anything can happen. We got Stocksy 9 leading with Gaming Things in second. Our pole sitter of Kara outside of the top 10.
Kara's spun it!
And now spinning it into the wall. Kara, a bad day, going even worse. And Liverpool FC Pro in 11th after starting in 4th. Otaku Logan there in 10th. It is just an insane race at this point. Energy Dan in 6th place, trying to give chase to Podge Racing, who's 2.7 seconds ahead of him. Shadow Lancer closing in on Snellweg now in that Red Bull. So it's Alpha Tauri versus Red Bull, the battle of the bulls, you could say.
Well, it's never the first time that a Red Bull and AlphaTauri always lock horns, don't they?
No, definitely not the first time. It definitely won't be the last.
So Shadow Lancer, if he wants to get a move on, he has to get past Snellweg, and then he can make the chase down to his teammates. He's got some nice clean air in front of him. So Shadow Lancer, he needs to get a move on.
Shadow Lancer would want nothing more than to be able to do that, Oliver. He has not had the best of races, but he's had good form. He's kept his head about him, and he's staying inside the top 10. He wants to be in the podium positions, but points matter. And if you're going to have a bad race, you might as well have a bad race with a points finish.
Oh, definitely. Any point will do. Any point will do in Formula 1. Every single point counts. Oh, Liverpool FC Pro. Oh. I just like to feel bad for him.
So still some more issues there as far as communication goes. He is running in 11th at the time being. Still watching this battle between Shadow Lancer and Snellweg. However, it's looking like Snellweg is starting to put a little bit of distance between the two. Let's take a look at the battle for third, actually, between Smoke and Proliver now. They're in the tunnel section approaching the Nouvelle Chicane. Smoke is going to have to start driving it into these corners a little bit deeper to get close to Proliver, but then getting around him is a whole nother matter.
Right, so what we got over here?
So Smoke in 4th, Proliver in 3rd, trying to get Oliver back into the booth whenever he can join us. Gaming Things still in 2nd, and someone pointing out in the comments, look at the lead that Stocksy 9 is pulling out. That is a 10.1 second lead for Stocksy 9 at the moment. Smoke still getting close to Proliver. Shadow Lancer and Snellweg, they have caught Sonicock now, so it is a 3-car battle for 7. On board with Shadow Lancer as he gives chase to our past champion. Snellweg in a points-paying position today. I'm sure he'll be happy with that, especially after the horrible season that he's had. And a safety car. Lewis is out. We do have a safety car. There is your safety car, guys. So this is the 2nd safety car of the session. Lap 21 of 39. So how will this change things as far as pit strategy? Does Stocksy 9 pit for hards? Does he pit for another set of mediums? He could theoretically go all the way on mediums now. We'll just have to wait and see as we get back. We'll take a look at the comments now. Take a look at everyone that's talking. Rage says no, you'll lose position, but then Calvin says that Stocksy needs to pit for mediums.
And I'm back in.
And Oliver's back in just as we're under a safety car. So Lewis has DNF from the session, Oliver. That is why we're under a safety car. And it looks like no one has pitted this time.
Oh, man. I know I'm worried more, man. This race, with my brother's internet, could completely have well, me and my brother's internet having a massive sledgehammer going through it.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, we're smashing it.
Well, that might just happen, but Oliver, at least wait to smash it until after the race.
Oh, no way. I'll get it scheduled, don't you worry.
See, now that's how organized this man is. It's
scheduled out.
That is how organized
it's scheduled.
This man is. He schedules his rages.
Yep. My access waiting for me in that garden shed with my internet's name on it, so don't you worry.
Well, as long as you got another internet connection by next week, we will be A-okay.
That won't happen. Don't worry, guys. That won't happen. I'll have the money to afford it.
So lap 22 of 39, we have 3 DNFs. Stocksy 9 still leads, but his 10-second lead that he had built on the rest of the field has now went down to zilch. Gamey Things in second, Proliver in third, Smoking fourth, fifth is Podge Racing. That is your top 5. Energy Dan, of course, in 6th, Sonic Hawk in 7th.
Stocksy 9 gets a penalty.
He got a penalty for cutting the corner under the safety car. Now that, I can't cuss on stream, but you can use your imagination of how I feel about penalties like that. I don't quite understand it. You're behind the safety car. There's no way that you can possibly gain any more. All you got to do is slow down and the rest of the field can catch you, but we're not the stewards.
And you know, this game's logic, isn't it? It's the game's logic.
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't the first time this season that we've seen this happen either. I didn't agree with it when it happened a few weeks ago. I don't remember what race it was, but I didn't agree with it then. I don't agree with it now. But we're just the commentators. We cannot determine the penalty. So it's what we have to deal with, but more importantly, it's what the drivers have to deal with, and that's what really matters. And Stocksy 9 is probably fuming right now.
And you know what, Tim? I hope EA is watching this now. Well, most likely they won't, but if they do watch this now and hearing us ranting on about this game, hope they fix this game up for this year's game, Tim, for F1 2021. Hopefully they actually do some fixing with it before they have that full takeover in next year. So hopefully EA's can do a little bit of help to Codemasters to fix up this game, man. It's not acceptable.
We will have to wait and see. And look at that car, a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Liverpool FC Pro. So let's see what happened there, actually.
Liverpool FC Pro hit the back of Cara. Liverpool FC Pro hit the back of Cara.
But it gives Cara the time penalty.
Yeah, but, you know, again, game logic, Tim.
I guess so. Unfortunate for Liverpool FC Pro, though. He was having such a good race, and this entire race has just been abysmal. It's through no fault of any of the drivers, through no fault of the league. It's just something that we've had to deal with. There's been network errors. Even the stream stopped because of a network error. So it's just what we're having to deal with today, but we're going to grit our teeth. We're going to push through it. It's lap 24 of 39. And, you know, when we
can outburst the rage later. We're trying to keep it in, guys, but right now, literally, we're doing our best. We can let it out afterwards.
We can scream, we can cuss, we can do whatever we need to do. Of course, the guys watching it, they're probably just fine. You know, they're sitting there on their couch, and they're just like, I don't know what you're talking about, guys. I'm having a good time. But they're not having to deal with it like we are.
They're probably sitting down with their popcorn and soda out.
Exactly. So just waiting on the safety car period to end. It looks like a couple of drivers in the back still have to catch up with the rest of the pack. I would dare say that it might be coming in this lap, but we'll have to wait and see. Whenever it does, though, Stocksy 9, Gaming Things Proliver will be your top 3. And remember, Stocksy 9, Gaming Things with time penalties. We'll take a look at those. 3 seconds for each of them. Sonic Hawk with a 3-second time penalty as well down there in 7th. So the lineup is going to be shaken up tremendously here once we get back going green and when we cross the line later today.
So, right now, this is Stocksy's 9 to lose, but how long those tires are going to last, I don't know.
Well, he got into a 10-second lead last time, so if he can do that again, he should be okay.
But again, it's the tyres. That's what I'm worried about. And you got a little bit tailed happy.
So
we're back on the green once more.
I'm trying to do the math here. If he finishes on those mediums, he will have about 26 laps on them, if I'm correct in that. And I'm pretty sure that is past the window. However, the safety car will have helped the tire wear some. So that might have been his saving grace, is the virtual safety cars and the 2 safety cars that we've had. If we have another safety car, I would say Stocksy 9 can make it to the end regardless. If we don't, then it's going to be very close, and Gamey Things might have to think about trying to get around it.
And then again, you got to think about the Hamilton-Verstappen moment 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. Where Hamilton's dead on his tyres and Verstappen just gained the living daylights out of him. But Hamilton stayed in front of him due to his pure pedigree of knowing how to defend. So right now, if Stocksy can do what Hamilton did, if his tyres does go dead, he can hold off Gamey Things. He can. But it's all about his car positioning.
Well, he's already got a 2-second lead over Gamey Things, so if anything is going to keep Stocksy 9 from winning this race, it is going to be the tire wear. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. Riding on board with Gamey Things, you can't even see Stocksy 9 up there. That is how far he's been able to pull out ahead of him already.
Tim, have you seen the comments? Literally, it's going, Mazda just went, is going to speak Japanese in the min. And Simmons just goes, oh, please, that'll make the stream and the race.
Well, I don't know Japanese, Oliver. I hope you do if you want to oblige them. Of course, for those of you not sure, we are referencing the Japanese commentary videos where they just go crazy at the finish. It's hilarious to watch, but at the same time, I love the commentators' passion that they have for the sport.
I'll see what happens, guys. If something does go crazy, I might. I might. But look at Podge. Look at Podge, though, Tim. In 5th place. Remember, this guy has numerous bad luck, and now look at him.
See, we've had good races up until this point, and he's always had bad luck in each and every one of them. Now we have a crazy race that has been abysmal as far as network connections and time penalties and this and that. That it just makes sense that Podge would be the one to do well, because he hasn't done well in every race that things have went smoothly.
Oh, indeed so. And now look at him. He's now in 5th place. He's doing very, very well. He's got Enzy Dan right behind him, but he's in the Ferrari, and that's an AlphaTauri right behind him. He can fight Enzy Dan. He doesn't care. He just He's just want to do a real good race today. And if he does do that, and he can continue what he's doing, Tracy Podge can possibly get a good result in top 5, possibly. But hopefully, something can go well for him. I'm really happy that Podge is up there right now.
Yeah, and that time penalty for Energy Dan is definitely going to hurt him at the end. So even if he gets by Podge, he's going to have to get out to at least 3 seconds ahead of him in order to keep that position. So Podge, all he really has to do is hang out.
Primer's off in the track at Newval.
Oh, so that is a shame for Oliver, because he was running so well here today. He was in the podium position. He was in 3rd. So now that puts smoke in the McLaren up there in 3rd. Podge Racing moves to 4th. Energy Dan moves to 5th. Sonic Hawk, with all the problems that he's had in this race, has moved to 6th.
Oh, this is incredible for Podge, man. I really, really hope he gets a good result here today. He's been through so much, and now look at him. He's now battling Energy Dan. Well, really doesn't really need to fight him. He's got a penalty, but if Podge could just hold on to that singular 4th place, this will be his best result of the season. And you know what, Tim? It has been coming for him.
And we got a battle between Liverpool FC Pro and Janeji. Liverpool trying to get around Janeji, as he is actually fitted for the soft tires. Janeji still on the medium tires, but Monaco, being Monaco, is not allowing Liverpool FC Pro to pass, and now he has caught a train of cars that had formed behind the Renault of Cara, and then Phantom Shadow Janeji Liverpool.
And if you know my brother Tim, he's getting a little bit impatient. He's He's getting a little rattled up in his cage. Oh, look at Chinechi down the inside. It's a I cannot stand. My God, that was so close. What an overtake that is for Chinechi. And then we'll see Pro's overtaking as well. My God.
So Liverpool moves up into the 14th position. Gineji in 13th. Phantom Shadow all the way back in the 15th. Now they're going to have to both set their sights on Kara. I know that Liverpool wants to get around Gineji, but I think his best bet is to work with him and follow him through the pack when he's able to make a move, because that was so impressive.
Look at Kara and Otaku Logan. Them two are fighting out right now.
Otaku Logan trying to defend. He's on the hard tires. Kara on the medium tires. Kara goes on the inside and he gets him and he spins him. Kara's moves around him.
Draw bullying run on the inside of Mirabeau. My goodness. These GP4 drivers do not care, Tim.
No, they don't, and Otaku Logan probably is not happy about that, and it looks like it has actually hurt the handling of his car. Probably some wing damage. Can't get a good look at it at the moment, but
do you think he's not going to be happy, Tim? Do you really think he's not going to be happy in that Merc? Oh, there you go. My answer's been cleared.
Okay, now he's not going to be happy. 3-second time penalty for Otaku Logan to make it worse. Gineji on his rear now. And looking on the inside, there goes Gineji, but is he going to be able to make the move? It's tight, it's tight, and contact!
Oh my God!
Leslie Pro gets involved too. Otaku Logan, Liverpool involved in that wreck. Liverpool pulls away, Otaku Logan pulls away.
You don't overtake there in the last corner. The last corner is not an overtaking zone. Not by a long shot.
And Gineji, I don't know how to call that, because you are right, that's not an overtaking spot, but Otaku Logan went wide, Gineji got under him, and Gineji was taking the opportunity. So it's really hard how to call that. You know, like was Gineji wrong? Or was he just doing what he was supposed to do and they ran out of racetrack?
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to overtake on the last corner, you've got to let your opponent know that you're going to be there, which he did, which Gineji did. But Otaku Logan, I feel like he needs to give up the spot. If you give up the spot, yes, that's costing track position, but it gives clean racing. But oh man, I don't know. But that's another Stewart's call, that is. But in my opinion, I think Otaku Logan should have gave Gineji the space.
No matter how you look at it, I think one thing we can universally agree on is that no matter how you saw it, that was impatience coming to fruition there.
Oh yeah, I can understand that. It's like, and also it's frustration as well that these guys are putting. They put their heart and soul into practice. They do, and mate, it's heartbreaking to see that all their practice comes into throwaway. Yes, I understand that. I know I'm a racer, and it always comes to practice, comes to tuition, and everything happens. But it's sad to see that. Yes, it's Monaco. You can sort of overtake it, but that you have to time those overtakes well. Otherwise, it's going to bite you in the backside, and unfortunately, it has for Gineji and Otaku Logan. And poor Liverpool Pro has had a nightmare day today. And he's stuck down there in 16th place, sorry. So, yeah, it's not ideal, but you never know. It's another Stewart's call.
And you know that's where I'm glad that we are not the stewards, because that would be a difficult call. You know, because I can see both sides of the argument. Yeah, it was not a place to pass, and it was arguably a bad move on Gineji's part. At the same time, he saw an opportunity and went for it. So, and at a place to where passing is so rare. So it's so difficult to, be able to remove yourself from that and say, okay, this is what I think happened. So, however the stewards have to look at that later, we have to respect their call, because it's such
definitely. Stewards call, final ruling.
Exactly. You cannot argue with the stewards.
No. So, let's look at take away from the negative things here, Tim. Let's look at the positives, okay? We could see a new winner. It's Smoke, okay? Stocksy 9 again, you've been so go on penalties. Smoke, it hasn't. He could be a new winner. He can be a new winner. Did Did our Taco Logan crash into back?
It looks like he's crashed.
He has crashed into back underneath the safety car, all on his own. And I know he has pitted. Right, okay, that's another one to be looked at. Come on, guys. I know you're frustrated in that, but look. It's Monaco. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I mean, look, think like this yet, Tim. We could have a new winner in Smoke today. We could have a new winner. Or Podge. It's a magnificent podium here today.
And it's really shaping up to be a feel-good story for the likes of Smoke. But you do have to remember Stock C9 and Gaming Things are both so fast here that they have to. Smoke has to stay within 3 seconds of Stock C9 and not get a penalty himself in order to win this race. Podge has to stay within 3 seconds of Stock C9 and Gaming Things and not get a penalty himself and pass Smoke in order to win this race. And then you've got
right now. Yeah, I was about to say that Stock C9 and Gaming Things are quick, but look at the other side of the coin here. Stock C9's on 21 lap on medium tyres now. They're going to be shot very soon, or any time. He's going to struggle for grip. Gaming Things on 21 lap on hards. They can still go a few more laps. So is Smoke. Racing Podge on the cusp. So right now, it's in Smoke's hands. It has to stay within those 3 seconds, which I think he will. I think Smoke's got a very good chance of getting his first ever victory here.
And also, let's look at it this way. In Smoke's position, I think that at one time or another we have all been in a position like this. You have to be careful to not make an impatient move when that green flag waves. He is in third place. He can see the lead, and he likely knows that they have a time penalty. But he also knows. And
another thing as well, Tim, and we all get this as racers, Tim, is when your heart starts racing, you know you're going to get very excited because you're in for a good result. And I get that as well. When I got my first podium in an SFR ever, my heart starts pounding. It gets very excited. You get very nervous. I know this position. If Smoke can keep calm, he can get his first, possibly his first win. He needs to stay calm.
Well, we're about to see what happens now. Lap 33 of 39. Smoke in third. Gaming Things and Stock C9 ahead of him. And Podge racing back there in fourth. He's had an abysmal season so far, but running in fourth, looking like he's going to have a good points-paying finish as long as he keeps it clean. We are back green racing in Monaco. 5 laps to go.
So, it depends if... was that Podge in the wall there? I'm going to win the car. I don't know if Podge has got damage. No. Oh, actually has. Podge has got damage. Podge has got damage. Oh, man.
Oh, and Smoke locks it up going into that corner, trying to take a look at the damage on Podge's car. And that is the right side end plate on that wing, and that makes that hairpin even harder to get around. But he is able to hang on to it. What a mad lad Podge is, and he's holding off Energy Dan as well, who is a hungry hard charger, just trying to get a good finish. Energy Dan has not yet won a race this season, and at this point last season, he was leading. So he's wanting to get that win today, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, no! Oh, Podge! No! Of all places as well. Well, there you go.
And the Nouvelle Chicane keeps him out once again. Podge Racing will not score points in this race. So unfortunate for Podge.
Oh, in it. Just can that guy ever catch a break?
Not this season, Oliver. Not this season. When and if he wins a race this season, he will be the happiest man in the world. But turning back to the battle for the lead, Smoke is 2.7 seconds out of the lead of Stock C9.
But no, but don't forget yet. Yeah, 2.9. So right now, Smoke needs to get a bit of a move. Right now, in my opinion, he's got to get past Gaming Things. He's got to get... Right now, he's outside the 3-second window of Stocksy 9. So right now, it's Stocksy 9 winning this race. And Smoke getting second. He needs to get past Gaming Things to get any chance to win.
And honestly, I do not think Smoke has the pace. Not sure what's going on. He is hovering right there on the threshold of that 3-second window. And really, he has to be 2.999 seconds behind Stocksy 9 to win this race. That's all he needs. And I just don't know if he's got that pace. But he is 2.2 seconds now.
Car is out, swimming pool chicane. Car is out, swimming pool chicane.
Is that going to be another safety car? Is it going to be a virtual safety car? We are still green.
It's a bit late now for a safety car, Tim. We're under the 3-lap window. Safety car will not come out once more.
All right, then. That is that, then. No safety car. No virtual safety car. We are going to stay green. Smoke, 2.7, 2.9 seconds behind Stocksy 9. Gaming Things, 2 seconds behind Stocksy 9. You are right, Oliver. Smoke needs to get by Gaming Things, and he needs to get by him yesterday if he wants to win this race.
Yesterday?
Yes, yesterday. That is how crucial the timing is for this. Smoke just trying to get his first win here. But Stocksy 9, we can't forget, he's trying to get his first win as well. So
oh, yeah, definitely.
Regardless, we could see a first-time winner here in just a few laps' time.
Right, Tim. Ray Channon's asking, what is the time penalties, my friend, in the final few laps?
Time penalties, there you see it. 3 seconds for Stocksy 9, 3 seconds for Gaming Things, 3 seconds for Energy Dan and Sonicock, 9 seconds to VXI. He was actually done a good job to work his way up to 8th regardless, but he will lose some of that, I'm sure.
So right now, it's Gaming Things holding up Smoke here. Smokewood is doing all he can to get past Gaming Things, but right now, it's not looking good. What's happened to Pro Oliver? Pro Oliver's hit the wall, and Lil Fonzie Pro's on the back of Ginetti. He's looking all over that Haas car. Can he get past him? Looking left, looking right. Liverpool SC Pro's had a miserable day today, but he doesn't care. He wants to get past him. Oh, and he's looking very confident. Ginetti's all over the place.
And
can Liverpool SC Pro get past him?
He doesn't have to. Like that's the thing, though. He really doesn't have to. He will get 8th place.
Yeah, true, but he will get 9th, but I think he wants to get 9th on his own terms, I think, Tim. You know my brother now. He doesn't care.
That I do. But he actually will get 8th place if the race were to end now, because VXI has 8 seconds worth of time penalties. So Liverpool can jump 2 spots here. He just has to keep the car clean.
Bro, look, man, there's loads of points on offer with 8th place, man. You don't need to push. Well, Ginetti's clouted the wall. He's trying. He's looking for it. Can he get past him? No. Don't go to the inside there. Good. Come on. Power down. DRS. Overtake mode is gaining. Gaining. Oh, it's so close.
That was a smart move, though. He cannot afford a time penalty. If he gets a time penalty, then he's going to get 10th.
Jay's got wide. Oh,
contact between Liverpool FC Pro and Ginetti.
Side by side,
and contact again. Liverpool FC Pro barely gets the move.
Right, so did Liverpool FC Pro turn in too early, or did Ginetti just dive in on him? We'll have to wait and see what the stewards say about that. But look at Snellweg and Sonic Corton, they're fighting now. There's
Snellweg and Sonicock, last year's points champion versus this year's current points leader. It's the battle for 5th. Snellweg trying to use any bit of slipstream that he can to give him an advantage. Going to use the DRS on this front straightaway. Sonicock having a little bit of a moment there through the corner, not able to hang on to it quite as much as he'd like to. Not that stable, but he gets a fantastic exit on Snellweg, who cannot do anything with it. Lap 39 now. Stocksy 9 is your leader. Smoke is 4.5 seconds behind Stocksy 9. There's nothing else that he can do. Even if he gets by gaming things, he has to gain 1.3 seconds. Stocksy 9, if he does not get a penalty, he will be able to win this race. And Smoke,
that's
the time penalty now. Was that the hairpin?
Yeah, that's it. Stocksy 9 has got this in the bag. For his first ever victory here, Tim, is all yours.
He just has to make it back around. Just a few more corners to go, and he needs to drive them so very slowly to make sure that he does not damage the car. He had a good qualifying session, missed out on the pole, but only just. But rounding the final 2 corners and going down the front straightaway, he is a night owl tonight. Stocksy 9 will win at Monaco under the lights. Gamey Things in second.
Victory.
Smoke in third. Fourth is going to be Energy Dan. Fifth is Sonic Hawk over last year's champion of Snellweg, but Snellweg will jump him because of time penalties. Where will Snellweg end up? Will he get fourth? Will he get fifth? Snellweg goes into fifth. Sonic Hawk into seventh. Shadow Lancer into sixth. VXI is going to drop down to 9th. Liverpool FC Pro gets 8th place. Janeji in 10th. Gizlodian going to be in 11th position, jumping to 10th over Janeji. So Janeji in his first GP4 race misses out on the points because of time penalties. Phantom Shadow in 12th. Podge finishing in 13th after a horrible, horrible spin into the Nouvelle chicane.
Wow, what a race. But congratulations to Stocksy 9. His first ever victory. Congratulations to him.
Congratulations indeed, Stocksy 9. You know he's going to be happy with that. We'll hopefully be able to talk to him here in just a little bit.
And I'm going to start adding in.
So, a crazy race. Must have been a full moon in Monaco tonight, under the lights, but it ends with a Haas in victory lane. Of all teams, a Haas in victory lane with Stocksy 9. Congratulations to him. Well played. A fantastic driver, and here are your official race results for the GP4 Series Monaco Grand Prix. Stocksy 9 getting first place in his first ever win in Speed Force Racing's GP4 Series. Gamey Things in second, Smoke in third, getting a podium, missed out on a win, but so close. Energy Dan in fourth, Snellweg in fifth, Shadow Lancer in sixth, seventh is Sonic Hawk, Liverpool FC Pro in eighth, ninth is VXI, Gizlodian in 10th, Janeji in 11th, Phantom Shadow in 12th, 13th is Podge Racing, 14th is Sand, 15th Proliver, Kara in 16th, 17th is Otaku Logan, Lewis in 18th, 19th is The Bear, and it's your boy Alfie in 20th. So we'll talk to our podium finisher, Stocksy 9, Gamey Things, and Smoke here in just a minute. Wow, Oliver, just wow. And I think we might have lost Oliver.
Hang on, my brother's coming to talk to you. I'll speak to you in a bit, Luke. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Right, I've added I've added 2 of them. I've added Gaming Things in. I don't know if I can add Stocksy 9 because of his settings, and Smoke because of his settings. I'll try once more. Hello, Gamey Things. If he's there.
Now that would be something. Out of the crazy race we had and all the issues that we've had, to top it all off, we don't get to talk to anybody.
We got Gaming Things in here, Tim. Don't worry, we got Gamey in here.
Hello?
There he is.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We're trying to get Smoke and Stocksy.
I can't help you there, sorry, I don't have them as a friend list.
You can just type in their names and don't you worry. I'll try to add them in.
Can't you join them because of connection? Like their settings or something?
It's settings. I'll just type in. I'll add them. I'll add them at the.
So just waiting to get top 3 drivers. Any luck with that, Oliver?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm speaking to Smoke now.
If we can't get them in the party,
so Smoke said he said he'll be up for an interview. I need to sort out his settings though.
If worst comes to worst, you can ask him a question that you have, and then you can just have him answer it through text, and you can tell us. Because I am curious to see what a first podium and a first-time winner have to say.
Oh, definitely, man. I'll try one more time with him.
So while we are trying to figure that out, let's go ahead and talk to Gamey Things. Of course, Gamey Things, as always, if you would just make sure that your settings are set to always allow. Let me know when you're ready.
Right, let me see. Yeah, it says always allow, so go for it.
Alright, so Gamey Things, you come in this race in the 2nd position. You had a time penalty, Stocksy 9 had a time penalty, Smoke had a time penalty. I believe the top 5 had a time penalty. So that's would be about right for Monaco. But tell us about how you were able to get up into 2nd and how you were able to hold off a hard-charging Smoke trying to go after his first win.
Well, first off, I would like to all the drivers in that race. I'd like to apologise very sincerely for my connection throughout that race. It kept dropping in and out, so I would like to apologise for that one to get out of the way. And obviously, going into qualifying, I had that really stiff moment in qualifying. I will admit that with Energy done so. That's doubtly the end of that. But I had to, because of that, got a 5-second grid place penalty to start whereabouts I did. Yeah, but to obviously, like I said, with the connection and I don't even know how I managed to go from there to 2nd. Is it? I don't know if it's just because Monaco kept catching people out, but kept trying my best just to keep it together. Pitted in early for the hard tyres, and it worked out perfectly fine. And I did notice at the end he did beat me by 2.7 seconds, so if I didn't have a penalty, I would have won the race. But hey, that's by the by. 2nd place is still brilliant.
So how was Monaco at night anyway then, Gamey?
No different to what it is normally, an absolute travesty.
But what was it like racing at night though in Monaco? Is it a lot more special than it is racing in the day?
I don't have an opinion on them at Monaco, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Tim, I got the other 2 podium sitters in.
Alright, so for the other 2 podium sitters, Smoke and Stocksy9, first and foremost, make sure that you are allowing your voice to be shared. If you don't know how to do that, go over to the party settings, click always allow, and let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Smoke now. This is your first podium in SFR, and what a track for it to come at. You could have got that win there at the end with, before you got that time penalty, but even at that point, you were 4 seconds behind. But let's go back to the restart. Did you think that you were going to have the pace to stay within 3 seconds of Stocksy9 and be able to jump the 2 drivers in front of you to get that win? Or were you just satisfied with that podium?
Well, I didn't actually know that Stocksy had a penalty until after that restart. I think it was on the last lap that I clocked it. I was concentrating more on trying to get gamies, and then I made them mess up on the hairpin. But there's not really much I could do about it. It's Monaco, it happens. I'm just happy I got a podium. I was just aiming for points and keeping it clean tonight, which I kind of did, but not perfectly.
How's this first podium feel anyway then, Smoke?
I'm not quite sure how to take it, if I'm honest, because obviously I knew I could have got more had I got my start better, put a decent qualifying lap in for starters, because I could have gone a lot faster. Hadn't have broken my wing 3 times. I just got lucky with the safety cars and where my pit was, so I'm just happy I managed to make it to the end. If I'm honest, I'm still kind of processing the podium.
And you got Azerbaijan coming up next week, so go for another street circuit to another with a different character. Is that going to be a little bit more to your track, or is there another one that you just hate most?
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Baku. I love it because it's technical, especially in that castle section, but it's unforgiving in that point in the circuit. I love how fast it is, especially through the tail end of Sector 2, and obviously the end of 3 and beginning of the first. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to put a lot of time in to try and get my pace up, to try and catch Stocksy, because he had some pace on him today. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking of McLaren as well, what a great qualifying as well, you and Liverpool FC Pro. It could have been more of a result in Liverpool FC Pro did have those internet connection issues, but for McLaren today, is this a bit more of a step forward?
100%. I was talking to Liverpool FC Pro during qualifying in the race. We were both kind of shocked that the pair of us were 3 and 4, and we were potentially looking at, if we could get nailed the starts and had like a good race, we were thinking about doing what Dan and Hookie did in season 7, trying to get the 1-2 somehow. Didn't quite go to plan. Obviously the internet connection issues had a bit of an issue. He was quite annoyed that it was going so bad, but he managed to still get in the points. He finished P8, so it's good points all round.
That's good then. And Gamey, I forgot to ask you, what's Baku be like for you then?
Well, I've been saying it all season, so for you probably know what I'm going to say. It was obviously last season I got the first win for me in this league last season at Baku, so hopefully it will do as well.
GG you two, and I think it's time for our first time winner, Tim.
That it is. So let's take a look at Stocksy 9. You just won Monaco under the lights. That has got to be a fantastic feeling. You missed out on the pole by just a little bit, but you were able to get into the lead and pull away. Walk us through your strategy of going on the medium tires and how you were able to keep such a gap even at the end of the race.
I'm a bit in shock, to be honest with you, gents. I can't quite believe it. I genuinely can't believe it.
I bet you're not. You won Monaco in the night.
I know. I've hardly done any practice in comparison to what I would normally do this week, and it all just came together. I probably should have had pole, actually. Somebody got in my way in the swimming pool section, and it was a good lap, and I was really pleased with it. But I mean, I did a practice earlier, and I kept breaking my wing every 6 laps, so I just can't quite believe what's just happened. I'm stunned.
Maybe that's the key. Don't practice, just race.
It's a shame you weren't in the house this week, Smoke. We could have had one too. But no, I mean, I absolutely loved it. It just, I mean, I kept pulling away. I kept getting safety cars. I kept pulling away, creating a gap, and then another safety car, and then another safety car, and then after the final safety car, my tyres were okay, but not great, and I didn't really have the grip to pull away in the way that I had before. So I was a little bit worried. I picked up 2 warnings for corner cutting under the safety car, which gave me the 3-second penalty. So if that had cost me the race, I would have been absolutely devastated. But yeah, I'm over the moon, honestly, absolutely over the moon. If I'd got 1 podium all season, I would have been happy. So this is my apprenticeship this season, so I'm a novice and there's some great drivers in this league, so I'm absolutely thrilled.
I mean, how's this first win mean to you, Stock, tonight? And to get it in Monaco at night as well, our debut race at night, it's got to be something really special in your SFR career.
It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. If I'd have gone out on lap 1 and bent it into the wall, I wouldn't have been in the slightest bit surprised. We would have just dusted ourselves off and gone on to next week, but it just all came together. I just can't explain it. I cannot explain it. I had some pace. I didn't realise I had that much pace. So yeah, it was great. It was a great race. It was clean. Cara, unfortunately, I think he damaged his wing and he had to pit. I'm not sure, which gave me first place.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then I just had to make the right decisions about staying in or coming out, under the safety car, whether to pit or not pit. I just stayed out. I just thought, right, just keep it in front. This is Monaco, If somebody's going to beat you, they're going to have to get past you somehow. So.
Are we seeing the same 4 for Baku next week?
Sorry, say again?
It's going to be the same for you next week? Another street circuit, another win for Baku?
It's strange, I haven't raced Baku in a very long time. Well, I say very long time. I've been playing the game 9 months, but if I haven't raced it since probably 6 months ago. So I actually quite like the circuit, but we'll see, because like Monaco, anything can happen. It can go wrong at any moment. So we'll just try to stay clean and see what happens.
Stocks and I, congratulations on your first win, man. That's an impressive drive.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. And great commentary, by the way. I really enjoy watching it back every week. So
we try with all the connection problems going on. Don't you worry.
You do a great job. And well done to Smoke and Gamey as well. It was a great race. So
Cheers, mate.
kept me on my toes.
All right, well, and with that, I think that is all that we have time for, but it was a crazy race with Monaco under the lights, but we did finally get it in. Congratulations to Stoxy9 on his first win. Congratulations to Smoke on his first podium. Congratulations to Gamey Things on second. Thanks to all the drivers that have raced with us, and thanks to everyone that has watched it. And until next time, good evening, good morning, good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. Have fun, and goodbye.